Obiri, business never sleeps from sunrise to sundown.
A regional security trust fund in the offing as Northern Governors Forum seeks solutions to end insecurity in the region. A faction of the New Nigeria People's Party is urging INEC to recognize Agbo Major Gilbert's leadership, and former National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Olusemetu, shifts ground, defects to the APC, just as the Osun State Governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, resigns from the PDP, citing unending leadership crisis as reason. We have these and more, and a discussion on ADC, who is expelling who. I'm Fisayo Ogunfuyi. This is Political Update. Welcome. The Northern Governors Forum has resolved to establish a regional security trust fund to effectively tackle security challenges, with each state contributing 1 billion naira monthly. The forum also recommended a 6-month suspension of illegal mining activities, having identified it as fueling insecurity in the region.
States governors, together with traditional rulers led by the Sultan of Sokoto, arriving for a meeting to address key challenges in the region. The meeting focuses on insecurity, the rising number of out-of-school children, poverty, and the need to strengthen good governance across the region.
We must once again commend His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his strong leadership and steadfast commitment to Nigeria's security, sovereignty, and territorial integrity. We hereby affirm our collective resolve to work closely with the federal government.
Kindly permit me to reiterate the imperative of state police. Nigeria's centralized policing model can no longer meet the demands. As we begin our deliberation today, I urge us to speak frankly.
And I believe as leaders, we need to really come up, as the governor of Gombe said, honestly, tell ourselves the truth. But I want to assure you, Excellency, the governors, we are 100% with you in this drive.
It is expected that at the end of their meeting, they will identify a sustainable and long-lasting solutions to the security threats and other developmental challenges confronting the region.
To party politics now, Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State has resigned his membership of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Released by its spokesperson, Malam Olawale Rashid, the resignation became necessary due to the current crisis within the national leadership of the PDP. The statement clarified that the governor resigned his membership of the PDP since the 4th of November 2025 through a letter personally signed by him and addressed to the PDP ward chairman in Ward 2, Saba Abogunde in Eden North local government area of Osun State. The governor thanked the PDP for the opportunities given to him for his elections as the senator representing Osun West and as governor of Osun State. On the issues of his expulsion from All right, we'll be moving to the next issue now, because we have the topic talking about the ADC, that is the African Democratic Congress. Now, on the issues of its expulsion from the ADC, our guest is Honorable Leke Abejide. He is the member representing Yagba East, Yagba West, and Mopamuru federal constituency. You recall that last week, his party, the ADC, ratified the ADC's decision from Kogi State to expel him. But it says his status remains the same. Let's take a listen. Many say when we begin to see intrigues in the Nigerian political scene, Some parties have been witnessing an exodus into the party in the case of APC. Some have more intrigues, issues of defections, issues of suspensions, and in recent time, even expulsions. We've spoken about the Labour Party, we've spoken about the PDP, but now we will be putting our lenses on the African Democratic Congress. And right here with us is a member of the party, or perhaps we'll get his status in the course of the discussion. Let's welcome Honorable Leke Abejide, representing the ADC in the National Assembly. Thank you for joining us. Also, political update.
Thank you, Honorable Leke Abejide, representing Yagba East, Yagba West, Mapamuru, Federal Constituency, popularly called Yagba Federal Constituency in the National Assembly, as of Rep, specifically.
All right.
Under the platform of African Democratic Congress.
Yes, I was saying we will clarify that because in the course of last week, precisely on the 27th, we saw a tweet from your party, that's the spokesperson of your party, Malam Bolaji Abdullahi, saying that your expulsion had been ratified by the party in your state, that is the African Democratic Party, African Democratic Congress in Kogi State, that you are no longer a member of the party and you have been expelled for anti-party activities.
Thank you so much. Well, you are talking about Bolaji Abdullahi. I have never met him in my life. Ask him if you see him. Has he ever met me? I have been in this party since 2017 to date. Sunday, a member of our party. And as we speak, we have leadership crisis. There is no National Executive Council is talking about, or National Working Committee that is well constituted, because in the eye of the law, since Chief Rafon was resigned, the next in line supposed to take over from him. That is what the law, our constitution says. Those people parading themselves as but they want to use it as a vehicle to fight this government. I will not agree. And they will find their level very soon, because they know I'm in court against their leadership. So how can you illegally, you that you are occupying the seat illegally, you are expelling somebody? Who are they? From where? Who brought them? Who elected them? See, all the atrocity they committed are already in my hands. They went and doctored documents. I have them kept. We had a meeting on 27th March 2025. And in that, just a meeting, there was no issue of amending any constitution in a meeting. If you want to amend any party constitution, it's done in a convention. And they now use that, write one report and attach my signature to it. We will meet in court. You will hear more as we go on. Already I'm in court against this illegal leadership, which they know. Somebody that is in court against you, say you are spending, who are they? What power do they have? What authority do they have? See, our constitution in Article 9.4 is still standing. It has never been amended. We have never done any convention to amend that clause. But they said there's a report that, you see, under the Constitution...
Have you sat at any point?
Wait, let me learn. Under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Section 222D, when there is an amendment of a constitution of a party, it must be domiciled within 30 days to INEC. We have never had anything like that. Even the report, they are saying that Article 9.4 was amended in that particular meeting. It was not domiciled. Acceding without conceding that it was done. It was not domiciled within 30 days to INEC.
Are you aware of the processes? For instance, after, Chief Ralph Nwosu more or less vacated his position as chairman of the party. What processes are you aware of since that time till now?
I'm not aware of any process. I have never attended any of them.
Who are you relating to in terms of the headship of your party as a senior member of the party, holding a ticket of the party in the National Assembly?
Well, I see Honorable Bala as, to me, the national chairman has since Ralph resigned. Bala, by law, is the national chairman. You know, before now, I've been hearing people have been saying that the doctor, they forged their signature. This Bala was saying the same thing. I didn't believe. Then the chairman of ADC, state chairman in Benue State, was also saying the same thing. I didn't believe until recently when I saw a report that I even spoke there, and they put my signature. These are the people that are saying they want to rule Nigeria. They are the ones that are moving around, they want to rule Nigeria. How can they rule Nigeria, this type of set of people? You see, they are not, are they new to you? Tell me, anybody in that part that you say parading himself now today?
Not to ADC, not as ADC members, we've known them all this while, but they have now come to your party.
They have
come to your party and they have suspended you for anti-party activities.
I told you, since 2017, I have not changed party. I've ever remained. But check them. If you check from 2015 now to 2025, most of them have changed up to 3 parties. They were in APC, went back to PDP, left PDP, come to ADC. You know them, I will not mention them, but you know. That is how they have been moving around, wandering. They are wanderers. They don't, and this is not their final destination. They have place they are going. I'm telling you, they will still go further. It is only me that has remained in this party. And I will not leave the party for them. Even though if I want to leave the party, I will leave the party in the hands of those who can manage it well. Not in the hands of those who will destroy it and go to another place.
If people are already insinuating that you may be having new friends, accusing you of having new friends in the ruling party, the APC, transiting from the ADC to the APC is just one alphabet.
Okay. Let me tell you the story. I have always been an APC person. You understand? Right from time, we were the one that did the election of late Prince Abakaudu. I was in the forefront. May his soul rest in peace. Now it's 10 years. We restored power from PDP. We won. It was because of disagreement. And we could not reconcile. We waited for more than 1 year. So the governor of the state then didn't want to see us. That was Yabelo. And that was what made me to become a DC member. So my friends, leaders, like President Bola Tinubu, they're in APC. I have never won the court relationship from them. Chief of Staff to President, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, Right Honorable James Abiodun Faleke. My relationship with them has always been very cordial. In fact, people don't ask when they see where Faleke is going. They don't know. They know that that's where we go. That has been our politics. Parties is not alphabet. You just take it off. Your friends and your family remain the same.
Is that why now you don't want the ADC members to sit down properly in your party because of this, your friends?
See, if they have come in peace, I will have worked with them in peace. But they came in pieces. So they are going to live in peace. So they came without even believing that somebody is in this party or people are in this party. This party is not new. When they say they are unveiling ADC, I laugh. This is a party I used to contest election and won back to back. It's the same party I used to contest governorship. Yes. I was the gubernatorial candidate of the party in 2023 election in my state. Is it new to Kogi? What are you unveiling? When we have won 2 federal constituencies and 2 state house of assemblies in the same state with this party, and me as their leader was the one behind all the election, and we won. I told you I was alone in 2019, but I didn't come alone in 2023. We came 2 to the House of Representatives, and that was we're the only 2 in the whole 360 members. Chief Arungosu, who has been the national chairman from beginning, has now won a councillor in his place with the party. So the party become popular in the state, in Kogi State. If you want to give me my honor, when they came, they're supposed to beckon to me and say, oh, we have come home. Can you receive us or can we work together? But you came and started dismantling my structures. I will not agree with that one. They will see me in action. They will know that they are dealing with a politician as well.
All right. Apart from all that, I think your sentiment as far as your party is concerned is well documented. Let's quickly go to your activities on the floor of the House. What are expectations for this 10th Assembly to bring to the people of Yagba West, Yagba East, Opamoro Federal Constituency?
Well, if you look at my antecedents and even my kind of person, I'm for grassroots. I have always been with my people. When you talk of education, you find me there. Even before I came to the House, I make sure I train people, because the more you train people, the less problem you have educationally. And for the past 8 years, I have been championing free education, especially free white payment. I'm the one who has been paying. In fact, I have produced more than 30,000 children now. I see them everywhere. Some I see them in bank, in other big companies. So when they see me, they run and say, Daddy, Daddy, you pay my wife fees. I don't know them anymore. There are so many. And I look at the issue of healthcare. We have I think our axis has the worst road in Nigeria. So I see if you want to carry somebody from Isolu, very close to Egbe, because Egbe has a bit, Equa Hospital is better, it's manned by the white people. Before you get there, the person may die. So I look at that, I make the general hospitals to be at least relatively okay, so that instead of traveling far, you can be treated within the area you are living in. Then issue of road, infrastructure, I have done my own bit, and my people can tell you that. So I try to connect all our places with good roads, facilitated by myself. Some I did with my personal resources, because God has raised me up long time before I came to the House. I've been using resources to build hospital, to build police stations, even before I came to the House. So that is still there, the opportunity is still there, so I still do it apart from government support.
Intervention. All right, so before I let you go, recent happenings on the roads and the axis has showed that there's an increased level of insecurity, especially in your area.
Extremely high.
What is happening? What are your interventions? What are your discussions? Very quickly, let's leave the politics and look at the security.
Issue of security, you can't discuss the details, but I've taken some steps, very serious steps, that in some, let's say in a few months to come, you will not hear it anymore. You know it anymore. I'm working with the state governor, and I'm working with the national here. I'm bringing my own support in such a way that, though it's very expensive, but life is more precious than the money. So we are going to spend the resources to support government, to make sure that anybody in the forest is to us is a bandit. If you are not a bandit, you must come out of the place. We don't want to see anybody in our forest anymore. That's just the truth. Because now you can't even travel from Egbe to Isolu. So to me, anybody that is living inside the forest should be prepared to pay the price. There is no more mercy. Our people have had enough. We are tired.
Honorable Leke Abejide, we've spoken about so many things from, your interventions in your community to politics, the ADC, and the challenges in the ADC. The way forward, we'll still call you back to see how things materialize, both on the party front
forward
and
is
in
for
court.
us to come together, resolve the crisis, and form a coalition in support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, so that in 2027 he can win. Then we can negotiate and take power from him in 2031.
Honorable Leke Abejide, thank you very much for joining us for political update. We'll watch this space to see how things manifest in your, party, and see who is actually the landlord, yourself or the people who recently.
Thank you so much. The court will decide. We will know who is the landlord very soon.
All right, that has been our portion on this side of the discourse. We'll continue the program shortly. A new Nigeria People's Party faction led by Agbo Major Gilbert has appealed to the Independent National Electoral Commission to recognize Dr. Agbo Major Gilbert and Comrade Ogini Olaposi Sunday as the authentic national chairman and national secretary of the party. At a media briefing in Abuja, the faction also demanded for the restoration of the party's original logo and colors. Factional National Secretary Ogini Olaposi Sunday said the step is necessary to avoid a leadership vacuum as the party awaits its next court hearing, explaining that the new orders from the FCTI court issued on the 25th and 27th of November by Justice Bello Kau barred INEC from engaging with any faction other than the Agbo Major-led leadership.
Mystic, we are very much with a lot of excitement, believing that the authentic leadership of NNPP, led by Dr. Gilbert Major Agbo and Comrade Ogini Olaposi Sunday, with other NWC executive that we led, will soon be updated and be in HIDEC website. It's a matter of this.
On security, the presidency has made it clear that to permanently secure the citizens of Nigeria, the architecture of the country's security must be reformed to strengthen the local security network through the establishment of state police to complement the effort of national forces. President Bola Tinubu, represented by the Minister of Information and National Orientation at the 10th Memorial Anniversary celebration of former Kogi State Governor Prince Abubakar Audu, said the security and welfare of every Nigerian remains the sacred priority of the president's administration.
Understood that democracy is not only as strong as the prosperity of its people, it is also as strong in the security and the well-being of the same people. Prince Audu was a builder, and in that spirit, my administration has embarked on a national project of rebuilding and renewing our nation, anchored on several critical pillars. The security and welfare of every Nigerian citizen remain the sacred priority of my government. We have therefore taken decisive action. Remember Prince Abubakar Audu today. Let us not only reflect on the past, but also let us recommit ourselves to the future that he has helped to envision. A future of a united, prosperous, and secure Nigeria, where democracy delivers on its promise for all citizens.
And finally, former National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Olisa Metu, has announced his former defection to the All Progressives Congress, APC, declaring that the PDP deserted him during his most trying years. Metu, who made the announcement during a Thanksgiving service marking his return to partisan politics, 3 years after he publicly withdrew from all political activities, said his decision to join the APC was informed by the empathy and support he received from the ruling party, particularly President Bola Ahmed Tinubu during his legal travails. Metu recalled that when he battled prosecution and health challenges, the PDP which he served, abandoned him. Let's take a listen.
I gave my life to PDP. Maybe PDP suffered from the fact that nobody owned it. It had no soul in terms of nobody owned it. That's why we had such problems. Maybe that's why they had the problems they had. But I moved on and I wish them well. I'm trying to make sure that I assist the government at the center, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to deliver the dividends of politics. I have seen the steps, I've seen the challenges. And as a patriotic Nigerian, I want to join in handling the challenges, helping to ensure that his policies and programs affect the generality of Nigerians and to help them. That's my own focus right now.
Oluzametu's submissions conclude political update for today. We'll be back again on Friday for a fresh package. Between now and then, play your policies for the greater good and keep it locked on Nigerian Television Authority for all the political news, reviews, previews, and interviews. I'm Fisher Ogunfe. Thank you for staying tuned. All the best. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye now.
Do you want